That was King Kong 2005, The Venture Departs by James Newton Howard. You're now listening to Manigan's Movie Music live on Love the Beat Radio of me, Reese Manigan, on a very hot, sunny day today. It's this heat wave has come back with a vengeance. Okay, right, now we're going to introduce my very special guest today. This guest I have been so excited to bring on the show for a while. I've known her for a good time. She's an actress, she's an influencer, she's also a really good friend of mine, and I'm very honoured to have her here on the show today. Very honoured that she's managed to get out of bed to come to this show this morning, because I know a lot of people don't like to travel to come to my show, but when they do, then it proves that they love me that much, doesn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fantastic and the very funny Lydia.
Hello everyone.
How are you today?
I am tired actually. Now I'm glad you mentioned that. I got up at 6. I never get up at 6 unless I'm on a holiday.
That's funny. I get up at 6 to come here all the time as well.
Well, it's just that time shouldn't exist. It's not right. It's not right. But I'm here everyone. I'm here. I'm ready.
Do you know what? I've been so excited to have you on the show because I gotta say, meeting Lydia has. It's been such an experience, I gotta say. Like when I followed her on Instagram and I found that reel, she was going. I'm not going to say what she was going, but she was ranting about something, and it just made me laugh.
Yeah,
and then I approached you and I said, "Look, I have to put you in my project as this date who really insults me and says the most horrible things ever." And I love the fact you were just like, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Do you know what? Since then, it's been such a laugh. Like, it's just been such a laugh every time that we hang out and I see you, and you always come up with something. I know even when you send me the WhatsApp voice notes and stuff, they are the funniest WhatsApp voice notes ever. They're just brilliant. But anyway, Lydia, it's really lovely to have you on.
Thank you.
So we're here to talk about obviously what you do, because obviously you work in media and film and stuff like that. So you do a lot of content,
yes,
especially for your social media. So what is it?
Sorry, that sounded a bit touchy.
Yeah. Well, it's basically what people do nowadays. It's it's not different now in 2026.
Yeah.
Oh, you do content, yeah, TikTok,
Yeah.
whatever. But let's go right back to the very beginning.
Yes.
When did you decide about doing film or presenting in front of the camera? Like, where did that all begin for you?
To be honest, I've been making videos since I was like 9. I started editing videos like when I was like 9 or 10, just like did little YouTube videos. TikTok and Instagram didn't exist back then, but I remember making little YouTube videos. I've always just loved the camera. Even when I was like really little, I would like I've got DVDs even to this day of me dancing around, prancing around. It's just always been something I've enjoyed, but I didn't know how to make money from doing it. And honestly, I didn't even figure that out until 2 years ago. So the whole time I was doing it was just as hobby really, and then it kind of just happened, and it's kind of just skyrocketed pretty quickly really.
So have you always been confident in front of the camera?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So you've never once gone, oh, I don't want to give it a go. Then you
no.
don't. So it
Well, actually, no. Saying that, when I was 6, 7 years, until I was about when I was a kid, basically, I used to hide behind my dad's legs because I was that shy. Like, I always wanted to go on stage and do all these things. I remember watching some tribute acts, and they were like trying to get kids up on stage. I was like, I want to do that, I want to do that. My dad was like, well, go on then. I was like, no, I'm too shy. And I was like, hide behind his legs, and he's like, come on. And I think he got so sick of me being so shy, painfully shy, which I know you can't believe right now, but was the case. He was like, I can't do this anymore. I know she wants to do it, she's just too shy. So he used to push me into doing things.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what he did, but I think he pushed it a bit too far, because now I've gone the other way.
Yeah, you're now literally just everywhere on social media. Like, here's my face.
Yeah, literally.
Here, I'm proud of you, Dad.
Went too far,
Do you love me now, Daddy? I've done it. I'm everywhere now. Now you're gonna get sick of me.
Yeah, he went too far the other way, but it's fine.
No, it's great. I mean, you know, I've seen your stuff and I support your stuff a lot. And do you know what? Everything you do is great. Great camera work, great shots, and you are really good at what you do.
Thank you.
But also, you don't just do that. You also sing at weddings.
I've got a few businesses up my sleeve. So yeah, I sing at weddings and events, brunches. I've got a gig tonight actually, and I've got 2 tomorrow.
Wow,
so I sing and perform at weddings and brunches and that kind of thing. I also have a travel business, an online travel business, where I basically teach people how to make money online from their phone, which obviously just teaching them how to do what I do, basically, and earn money like I do.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people don't know how. They want to, but they just don't know how.
Yeah.
So I basically teach people to do that in the travel space, and I really enjoy that as well. Yeah, I've got a few things up, and I do content at weddings too. I film weddings too, and events.
No, it's amazing. And also you do a little bit of acting as well.
I mean, I wouldn't call it acting.
Well,
the thing is, I obviously acted with you. The thing is,
it was great.
I was just me. I can't change
I know,
this.
but that's why I had to have you on. I remember when you were saying to me, "Oh, I was like, yeah, but I actually want you to be you, but just be 10 times bad, like worse than what you are on the camera, like as in like just launch out."
Yeah.
And do you know what? It was very successful because I remember when we had the premiere and it come out.
That was really cool in Soho, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Really
It was amazing. It was a really good turnout. And what I loved was when people were going, "My God," and I said, by the way, she came up with that. I didn't script that. That was all on her.
Was all off,
yeah, because some people were like, "Did you write?" I was like, "Nope." I said, I told her to say, and she came out with some really amazing.
It was just ad lib, wasn't it?
It was, but it was really funny ad lib stuff. Do you know when I was editing that? It was so hard not to laugh at it, honestly, because there was so much good stuff I had to clobber together. But when I was watching it, I was laughing. I couldn't get through it. It was a nightmare. And I kept slapping my face like, "Come on, edit!" And I just couldn't. Every time I was just laughing. But it was just gold. It was absolute gold dust for me.
I enjoyed it.
And I'm so glad that I asked you to do it because the film just came out brilliant. Okay, so in terms of the content and also, you do the presenting and the brands and everything, what would you say is the toughest part of doing all that stuff?
Are you talking about all my businesses, or are you talking about just the
like out of all the content you do, what's the hardest one to ever pull off? Like, what's the one that's it's the most difficult to do?
Do you mean like what was the worst collab I ever did with a brand?
Well, just in general, like, is there one thing that you do and think, "Oh, I don't really like doing that, but I've got to, but it's the hardest," or like the struggles?
I mean, it's a hard one because it depends on how I'm feeling. Like, for example, editing videos sometimes can be really tedious. Sometimes it takes like 3 to 4 hours to do.
Oh yeah.
There's like a lot of advanced editing. But then at the same time, when I'm filming, I've got to film. So like, sometimes, because when it becomes work, it's obviously not the same as when it's a hobby, right?
Yeah, of course.
So if we do it day in and day out, of course there's always going to be days where I wake up and I think for me it's probably when I really don't feel like putting makeup on. I really don't feel like, like just getting myself, and I've got to be on camera and be like, "Hi everyone," but like sometimes you just don't want to do that. Sometimes I just want to lie in bed with a tub of Ben and Jerry's and just watch Netflix, and I can't because I've got to film. I'd say that's probably the biggest struggle, is if it's a day like that where I really can't be bothered, or I'm feeling unwell. That I would say that. It's the same with the singing. Sometimes the last thing I want to do, if I'm feeling really down or if I'm really sad,
is
or
you want to go to a
go
wedding
and perform and like woo on stage. But don't get me wrong, I love what I do, and I'm so grateful that I'm doing this. Like, I pinch myself every single day, literally. I mean, I don't actually pinch myself. That'll probably be painful. But yeah, I do. Is it metaphorically? That's the word I'm looking for. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. We get the adjust.
Okay,
See, this is what I'm saying.
I'm not right. Yes. Yeah. I've had, to be honest, I've had 1.5 coffees. I should be bouncing off the walls by now.
See, this is why I wanted to on this. Can you understand why now, guys? Seriously, just from that. Do you understand now, guys? I told you today's show was going to be a laugh. Okay. So. Here's this might be a tough question for you to probably, but in terms of like what you do, what is your favourite thing to do?
Oh, that's really difficult.
Yeah, I knew it.
Because I love all of it for their own different reasons.
But it's like with me, like with filming and radio, I actually do prefer filmmaking.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love doing the radio show, but filmmaking really gets me more productive.
It's hard, but I would say, if out of any... Maybe the singing, and the reason I say that is just because I've sang since I was before I was even talking, apparently. And it was... That's what my mum said. I don't know how that works, but that's what she told me. Is that not a thing? I was like singing tunes before I was speaking.
I was singing before.
That's what she said.
I was singing before I could talk. I love that. So what was your first word? Was it Figaro? Figaro?
I don't know. That's what she told me anyway. I think because with singing, I genuinely never, ever thought I would make money from it, like good money. I thought I was always just going to be something. And then I just kind of took the plunge of making a business, and then it just took off. Same as the content, it just took off. And all I'm thinking is, why the frig did I not do this earlier? Because I just guess I was...
Well, it's the same with me. Like when I was doing this radio show, I wish I discovered it 2 years earlier than I did. But it's fine. I know it now, and I've been doing it for nearly 2 years.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about what comes at the right time, and it's all about finding and discovering, and absolutely.
But I think the singing, just because, it reminds me of like I don't know, I've just grown up and always wanting to be like, I want to be a singer, I want to be a singer. I kept saying it. And
It's mostly nearly every woman's dream to be a singer.
and
X Factor, Britain's Got Talent. I went on that show. I met Simon Cowell. You know.
I'm not going to be doing that.
No. You're much better than that. Don't do that,
that.
please. It's all fixed anyway.
Yeah, no, it's just the singing, because when I'm on stage and like everyone's cheering, singing with you, dancing with you, there's literally no better feeling than that.
Yeah.
Like, it is, and then you come off the stage and you're like, it's such a high, and then you're like, oh, it is. I love that feeling.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's all about what you love doing, and this is like, for example, when I come on my radio show, I love every Friday doing this as well. This always, especially if I've got a guest. I mean, this year in particular, my God, the guests have been absolutely phenomenal.
Really?
I mean, I had Ben Whitehead.
Yes,
I had, Eli Reese. I had Gigi Bella, who was in Eddington, and the other day I had Ash Beebe, who was in BBC Traitors and stuff like that. And nearly every guest has just been phenomenal this year. And also we have another link. Your friend Vicky was here earlier this year.
She was.
She was. She was on the. She came on the 3rd of April.
Yeah.
And I got to say, she was really, really good to have her on the show. It was really good to see her again. And she made me laugh because, unlike you, who's really excited to be on the show, she was terrified. Like, she was like, oh, I'm so scared. I don't know what to say. But I was like, look, you're going to be fine. Just relax. And honestly, she nailed it. We had a good laugh.
Yeah.
And what made me laugh was after she was done, she was like, oh, I want to come back on again.
Yeah.
And she is going to come back on again. She's actually going to come back on my 100th episode.
Oh, nice.
Which is going to be amazing. So, but the difference is she might be interviewing me this time.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's going to be a turnaround.
Interesting.
So, but yeah, it's going to be really great to have her back on. And but she was great, bless her. And I know she was quite nervous, but she did know that. And luckily, she had a really good amount of listeners.
Nice.
So she was really shocked. And people were saying, "Oh, you two are so good on the radio. You bounce off each other." And I was like, well, it's good the thing that we do. So we had a good reception. But at first she was like, oh, I don't think anyone liked me. I was like, no, they loved you. So I think she just got a little bit nervous, bless her. But she was really good. So it's funny now that she was on the show now. You're here. You both know each other. You both came to the premiere and everything like that. So it's really interesting that all these circles keep connecting the dots. You know what I mean? It's really interesting.
World, as they say.
It is a small world. It is a small world. Right. Okay. So since you're on Manigan's Movie Music, obviously I need to ask you the Manigan movie questions.
Oh no.
No, don't worry. These aren't trivias or anything like that. These are just things about you that link into film.
Okay.
So first of all, are you a film fan?
Am I a film fan? I mean, I watch them every now and then. It just I've watched films.
Good.
Does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, Daisy, do you like movies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, right.
There you go.
Is that it? I thought it was going to be like a pub quiz. Oh God, I got really nervous.
Oh, love it.
I'm really bad. If there's a pub quiz, don't invite me.
No.
You ain't gonna win.
There's no trivia. There's no
Okay,
trivia.
good, right,
This shows why she doesn't listen to the show and prepare. She had to tune in. Okay, right. So that was the first question. Are you a film fan? Yes, you've answered. Yeah.
I can do that. Name and address. I can do. Actually, I want to know address. But
okay. The next question I was going to ask you was, do you have a favourite film genre?
Genre. Oh. Do you know what? I do love a thriller.
There you
know
go.
The ones that really get in your head. None of these.
Psychological.
Yes, not these horrors with big monsters at the end. They ruin the endings. It really is starting to wind me up actually. Because these movies these days, the horrors. Have you noticed at the end there's always this giant monster that comes out?
Yeah.
It's not scary. It's funny. I need something to get in my head psychologically.
Okay, so what thrillers have got inside your head then? I don't know if I should ask that question.
Not me. No, not me. No, do you know what? Like, I like films like, like Gone Girl and like...
Oh,
like,
Gone Girl's a great one.
That's a great... I've watched that.
So basically David Fincher. I mean, he done Panic Room, he done Fight Club, Seven. Did any of those ring a bell?
Never heard of it.
Okay, as a thriller fan, you need to watch those films. Yeah. So Seven,
really bad
Panic Room, Gone Girl's a great one. Anything else that comes to your mind?
I also like a comedy.
Okay.
Every now and then, you know, like one of my all-time favourites is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, childhood.
One of my also, growing up, I liked Matilda, I used to try and move things, and I still sometimes do. It hasn't worked yet, but I'll let you know if I discover that talent. But I do like things like Matilda, Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, like Jurassic Park back in the day. The
Jurassic Park. Yeah. Did you ever search for dinosaurs?
Oh, well, I do like dinosaurs. I think back in the day, if I was around then, I probably would have had like a little raptor as a pet. I reckon I would have trained it up. That's been a
It's like talking to
thing.
Carl Pilkington. Honestly, I'm so-
Someone said that actually not long ago. Actually, funny enough.
Do you know what? If I discovered you earlier, we would have had our own radio show. This would have been my Carl Pilkington. I so would have like listened to your monkey news and
Monkey.
he had a thing called monkey
Oh, did
news.
he?
Yeah.
I thought okay. I got that. I heard that wrong.
Although knowing Lydia now, it'd be dinosaur news.
I do like a dinosaur. Oh, you've got a dinosaur there. And I'm just pointing to the
It's
dinosaur.
it's the Land Before Time. So I might as well play it now. We're talking about dinosaurs.
Yeah, Jurassic. Oh yeah. all
Yeah,
that.
so Jurassic Park, okay, yeah.
Newer films, I would say, like ones that I really like, Avatar, Ready Player One,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
I like those kind of
Yeah,
films as well.
yeah, it's a really good taste of films.
I've got quite a good range on me actually
Yeah,
when I think
yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we haven't got one that I don't like yet.
Very good then.
Okay, yeah. I mean, for me, I don't know if I've mentioned what my top 5 are,
Go on.
but so I'm going to go from 5 to 1.
Right.
So I mean, my listeners will they're probably sick of me mentioning it every time. But if you don't like it, turn it off. Anyway, so scare off the listeners then. So number 5 is Jaws.
Oh, I forgot about Jaws. Yeah, that's a good one.
So that's my favourite Steven
Yes.
Spielberg film.
Good film.
Number 4, all right, you probably haven't heard of this one, so don't worry if you haven't. But it's called Thoroughbreds.
Ooh,
See, I do it.
what's that? Thoroughbreds. What the frig is that? What's that about?
Oh my god, the reactions are the best. Oh, I can't wait to share these clips on my Instagram. Okay, so Thoroughbreds is a film about 2 girls played by Anna Taylor-Joy and Olivia Cook.
Right.
By the way, Olivia Cook is like my biggest celebrity crush ever.
I don't know who that is.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
So I can't keep going through the details. So it stars Anna Taylor-Joy and Olivia Cook, and they're about these 2 girls who plan to kill one of the girls' stepdads.
Oh.
Really, and also a thriller.
Oh.
But it's a dark comedy as well. But it's just so beautifully made. Like, I love the story, the cinematography, the actresses are incredible. It's so underrated. I mean, that's
Okay.
it. I feel like I'm the only person who's watched it.
Really?
Yeah, because every time I've mentioned it, no one knows what that film is yet. It stars 2 of the biggest actresses in Hollywood at the moment, but it's fine. It's okay.
I might have to give that a watch.
Oh, yes, please, because people do need to watch this movie. It's such a beautiful film. Absolutely love it. Number 3 is Silence of the Lambs.
I've never seen. Oh wait, is that Hannibal?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that, but then I'm not. Is he? Does
It's
he
Anthony
eat-
Hopkins.
He eats people.
Oh yeah, he's a cannibal.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. We don't actually see him eat anybody in the
I
movie.
think I've seen that. Does his tongue go like? Blah, 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 like that?
No, he goes.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
what-
with his
that's-
teeth.
that's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Well, sort of. I wouldn't say tongue and teeth, mate.
I think I've seen that.
Okay. Silence of the Lambs, number 3. Number 2 is A Clockwork Orange.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but my dad keeps telling me to see it.
It's such a good film.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that movie. And number 1 is The Shining.
I have seen that with the
Yeah.
2 girls on it, and the,
Yeah, Come Play With Us, Daddy. Yes.
Good
Yeah.
film.
Okay, good. So you've seen. Okay, that's good. So you've seen a
I'm
few
not
there.
under a rock that much then.
Well, more like under a bridge, but whatever.
I'm not a
Okay.
troll. I'm not a troll. Are you trying to say I'm a troll? Troll, what are they called? Charming, isn't it?
Anyway, so yeah, that is my taste, and that's your taste. So that's really good range there. Right, okay, so yeah, so as you know, that's why I wanted to ask you, because on every time I have a guest on Manigan's Movie Music, I like to know what film taste they have or film range they like. So it's always nice to know what people like.
I don't really watch a lot of films, I feel like, but I watch a lot of like documentaries. You know, like I like the serial killer ones. You know, like the films.
So does my mother-in-law.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. That if there's a new, when you go on Netflix, there's always a new murder thing. I'm like, brilliant. But I've seen them all now, and I'm waiting for the next one to come out. I watched one the other day. It was called something about maternal something.
Right.
That was interesting.
Okay.
I watch stuff like that. My dad's quite concerned about me actually. He's like, should I move out or is everything okay? I do watch a lot of that stuff.
Oh, this is going to be such a great show. I'm loving it already. Anyway, so Lydia, we know that you have a huge amount of followers. Do you have any questions that people
I don't
might be
say
asking?
huge, but well, I do have a question, but it's for you. Actually.
Oh, I got a question for me.
Yeah.
See, they don't want to ask Lydia any questions.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have a question. Oh, okay. Wait, where's it gone? It's for you. Do you prefer the original? This is from DJ Naughty Noodles. That's him.
Great name.
DJ Naughty Noodles.
Hello, Mr. Noodles.
Mr. Noodles. He says, do you prefer the original King Kong or the remake with Jack Black?
Right, that's a tough one because the original. Right, do you know what the funny thing is? The Peter Jackson one, which is with Jack Black, that was actually my very first King Kong film, I'm not going to lie. The original, though, was actually on BBC Two the next day, so I did manage to watch the two of them sort of together. Right, but here's the thing. I do love the original. The original is a beautiful, well-made, black and white, stop motion movie, and it's a classic for the golden cinema age. Oh, that was Lydia's phone. There's not a ghost, don't worry. But the Peter Jackson one is a tribute film. But yeah, I do love both. But do I love the original or the remake? Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I do love the two films in different ways. So I love the 2005 King Kong because it was my first King Kong film, and it is a beautiful tribute to the 1933 movie. It's not a remake where it's trying to be a shot for shot, it's trying to mess up the original, anything like that, because Peter Jackson really did show his love and passion for King Kong. Because, in fact, fun fact, Peter Jackson watched King Kong at the age of 9, and that's why he wanted to become a filmmaker. So that's why he ended up doing King Kong. But the original is a beautiful classic for golden cinema. So that's my answer to Naughty Noodles, if he's still listening. So hopefully that answers your question.
Okay.
But yeah, but is there any other questions they asked? Or?
So I've got another one. Is from Tracy at the Hop Tap pub in Hemel Hempstead.
Hi Tracy.
Which is one of.
Hope you're still listening, by the way.
This is one of the places I sing at. It's actually my favourite. I love Tracy and Tony. They're amazing.
Okay.
And Tracy has said, can you ask him what's his favourite alcoholic drink?
Okay. Well, I'm not much of a drinker, to be fair. Only on special occasions, but I do love a good rum and coke.
Oh yeah.
And it has to be spice rum.
Okay. Captain Morgan's.
Yeah, nice bit of Captain Morgan.
Okay.
Arr, me matey. Arr. Bit of the old Jack Sparrow. Arr.
Brilliant. So.
Do you know what I would love? If anyone wants. So I won't want them to ask me this question, but if they want to. If they want me to do any film impressions, feel free to ask if they want me to do an impression of a character.
Okay, wait, hang on. What character? I'm just looking at the.
Because I can do a lot of impressions in case people want to know.
What character can you do?
I can do quite a few. I don't know, it depends what they want to ask me. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's play the track and then we'll talk about it off air and then I'll see if I can do some impressions after. So I'm going to play a dinosaur themed track. So here's The Land Before Time, guys. Separate Paths, this one's called. We'll be back after this. Dinosaur theme there. You're listening to Manigan's Movie Music live on Love the Beat Radio with me, Reese Manigan, and my special guest today,
Lydia.
Amazing. Right, okay, so now we are, I think we've got some questions thrown at us, so we better get these questions answered.
Got some questions. So I've been asked, what's my biggest ick / what would I change about the UGC industry, which is the content for brands that I do.
Okay.
It's called UGC, for anyone who doesn't know. It stands for user generated content. Basically adverts on TikTok, Instagram. If you've got a business and you need adverts, that's basically what I do. So my biggest ick / what would I change, and this is from Amy and Hayley, who are also UGC creators. I would say, so there's a couple of things. So the first thing is that agencies are just not paying creators enough. Now I have noticed a few agencies have upped the rates, which is great, but obviously, and I know agencies have to make their money, but some of them really do take the mick and they just don't pay us enough. And another thing that annoys me is that a lot of the time agencies will they'll give you a brief on a Friday and expect it by the Monday. They expect you to work weekends, but yet they don't. So I'd say that's a big ick of mine, and also the fact that the rates are just not high enough when it comes to agencies.
Right, okay.
And someone else actually said to me, if AI took over and I didn't have a job in content creation, what would I do? And honestly, I think what I would do is have a mental breakdown. Because I can't imagine doing anything
I don't care how controversial this sounds. I hate AI.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I hate it with a passion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, do you know what? People who use AI are just lazy. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's some good uses of it.
Yeah, but
I use it sometimes.
I use AI to scan through my email. Well, I can scan through your email. I've got eyes. I can check your spelling mistakes. You know.
I love that.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, the only AI people should be using is their brain. There you go.
Well, there you go.
Anyway.
I have a question for you.
Oh no.
So Emma has asked.
Hello, Emma.
Emma said, "What is your favourite or funniest movie scene that you've seen?"
Oh my God, what a question, Emma. That is a great question. Okay, what is my favourite movie scene? Favourite or funniest? So hang on. So is that two? So one favourite, one funny, right? No. Okay, I tell you. Okay, I'll answer that in 2 sections then. So my favourite movie scene. Oh my god.
Oh, funniest movie scene.
Oh, is it funny? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Funniest.
All right, so my funniest, right. There has been a few, but I think the one that stands out for me. Okay, I don't know if anyone's seen this because I watch a lot of movies, probably more than anybody. But if you've seen the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles,
right?
There's a scene with Steve Martin and John Candy where they're in the wrong side of the road, and these 2 trucks are coming towards them. And they go through the middle of the trucks, and there's sparks flying. You see their skeletons in fright. John Candy's a devil. And the bit when they jolt the car, and Steve Martin's fingers are in the car, and he pops them out. Like, do you know what? When I first saw that scene, I'm not gonna lie, I did almost die from laughing. I was in the living room. I was at my dad's house. It was years ago. This was 2008 or 9. And so I was about 16 or 17 when I first watched that film. It was on late that night. I watched it on my own, and I remember and I fell off the sofa, and I was on the floor, just dying with laughter. Honestly, I couldn't breathe. I had tears pouring out of my eyes. Honestly, I thought I had to go to the hospital because it made me laugh. It was just so unexpected. It was just everything coming at once: the skeletons, the devil costume, the fingers bare, and it was just everything in that scene that just had me howling. Like that. I mean, there's that, and there was also, I think, another one that stands out. I think the funniest movie I've seen in the cinema has to be Ted.
Oh, it's
I mean, God, that had me, because I love offensive dark humour. That movie had loads of that.
It was very dark.
Oh my God, it just killed me. There's some of the dialogue that just had me howling. And just recently, that had me laughing in the cinema, was the movie Hoppers, where it's about the beavers.
What beavers? Like actual beavers?
It's the latest Pixar film.
Is it?
Yes, it's the latest Pixar film. And there's a scene where they're in the car and they're trying to get the mayor, like they're trying to stop him from going to this election thing. And it's just bonkers. And there's a scene where he thinks he's dreaming, and so he lets go of the car and he falls asleep, and the car's going 100 miles an hour down the cliff. Oh my God. It's like a scene I would have written in one of my films, because it's just so stupidly put in. I was laughing so hard in the cinema. My wife was like watching me laugh, because she's like looking at me going, that's the sort of joke you'd put in one of your films. I'm like, yeah, it would. Oh my God.
I love that.
So, but no, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, that I remember first watching that, and I'm not going to lie, that almost did kill me, because I was not expecting what was going to come in that scene. And when I saw what happened, oh my God. And I had to pause the film because it was on Sky Plus. I had to pause it because I had to take a breather. I was almost dead. And then the next morning, my dad actually woke up and was going, "What was you laughing at last night?" And I told him, and he went, "Oh yeah, I've seen that film." And I was like, yeah, I do remember that. And yeah, I was 16 at the time. But yeah, that I mean, I have a really wacky sense of humour, so I laugh at the stupidest things.
Oh, same, yeah.
I mean, I could go on about it for ages, but yeah, so I think that is the funniest scene I must laugh at. Yeah, definitely.
I've had one more question from someone.
Ooh.
This is from Fiona.
Hello, Fiona.
Fiona Sheridan. She says, "What is the most random skill you have?" I don't know if that's to you or to me, but maybe we should both answer that one.
Okay, so the most random skill I have is I can do this.
What the?
It's basically I put my lips over my teeth and just move my tongue, and it's like, just makes that noise.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that.
Yeah, I know, because not a lot of people can do that.
Oh, that's quite.
But yeah,
what would you use that for though?
I guess for sound effects.
Brain's got talent.
Yeah, audio, like my sound effects for audio. Just it sounds like a frog clicking.
It does a little bit actually. I honestly don't know what skill I've got. I mean, I'm trying to learn how to twerk at the moment, but I'm not doing very well. I look like I'm having a stroke.
I love that.
I'm not doing very well.
Oh,
I
trying to learn how to twerk.
I am. But when I'm when I'm drunk, I think I can. This is a problem, and that was evident on Friday night. Last Friday, I mean. And there's video evidence of it, which is even worse. It's even worse. It gets worse. There's video evidence floating around of me trying to twerk. I mean, to be fair, I actually think.
Oh my
God!
God!
I was doing it on that video.
I've never laughed so much on the show in my life.
Yeah. Probably the twerking. It is a work in progress. Every opportunity I get, I just try and do it, but it's not getting any better. I think maybe you either got it or you haven't got it, and I haven't got it, so that's that.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I won't be taking over anyone's dance jobs. So you're all safe. You're safe. Don't worry.
Oh, I love that. Okay, moving on. Any other questions? We've got 6 minutes till the ads, so.
I think that's the only questions I can think of.
Oh, hang on. Wasn't there one about do an impression with Galdor?
Oh yeah, someone said do an impression of Gandalf.
It's Ian McKellen. You shall not pass.
I recognise that.
Yeah, or I can do Gollum if it's Lord of the Rings. Like, my precious, yeah. My precious.
That was good. That.
I can do. I tell you who else I can do with that sort of. I can do Scrat from Ice Age.
No, who's that?
Oh, you've never watched Ice Age?
I mean, I know the
little squirrel who goes after the acorn.
I know what they sound like.
Okay. So Scrat is the character who goes after the acorn. Right. He doesn't speak, but he does all these like whimpers. So when I thought of Gollum, for some reason Scrat just came into my head. So it's like.
That was really good.
By the way, when you do Scrat, you do have to clench your chest. It's really
That's
like
really good.
you really have to clench your. So like.
I mean, anyone would think you're an actor.
Do you know what? People have said I need to do voice acting. I do need to do. Well, that's why I do a radio show.
You do a lot of on-screen stuff, but
I do.
Yeah, and you also do the radio. But yeah, that's really good. I like that.
And I'm actually quite proud of my
You should
Scrat
combine the two
impression.
and do voiceovers.
I should. Well, Disney are taking over Ice Age, so maybe if they don't have Chris Wedge come back, I should audition for Scrat.
There you go.
Yeah, but I can't do Scrat for very long. I can only do it for like 10 minutes. I lose interest. Like I said, because I can't clench my chest that long. You really have to clench. Like.
That's so funny.
I don't know if I can do the.
Is that in full?
That's when he screams, isn't it? I can't do the screen. Oh
I
my
don't know
god.
if you can see this.
So do you imagine people have just tuned in
Yeah,
and
like,
they just
what
hear
is
they're gonna think, what's going on the show tonight? Is Reese okay? Call an ambulance.
That's so funny.
Call the police. Call the army.
Oh dear.
I love it. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Is that everybody's questions for now?
I think so.
Okay. No worries.
I think
Right.
so.
Okay, guys. I'll tell you what. We're going to play a track now until the ads come on. So we're going to take a little break, and then after this we'll play another track, and then after this I need to review the movie Disclosure Day, and also I'll talk about some updated film news. But I'm knowing me and Lydia's chat, we're going to be obviously talking about God knows what else. I can't wait. So here's another track, guys. We'll be back after the break, so please stay tuned.